These balloons are here, and Fissure on 2. Ghost is around, and he's got some help to go after PYW and Old 11. PYW looking like he might just be that first blood in will for Ghost, and then they're going to start to chase this Pangolier, who went Shield Crash level 1. He'll use it to get onto the high ground, but they still have 3 heroes. Try to at least swipe a bounty rune, which he will, but he'll fall and be the second death.
Just free farming, nothing different. Pretty much the same like yesterday.
But right down, Old 11 in some trouble. PYW is going to roll and needs one more right click. Going to chase him under the tower. Shield Crash, Ghost in trouble. And he's going to fall to the tower.
By the way, there's a rotation mid PYW.
Yeah, for both teams. Both teams, Kaka looking for the Fissure, lands it. And now Somnus moving in. He's got the Waning Rift. The roll comes out. That's going to land. They also have the Marcy. DY's in. The right clicks on a Kaka. Both supports come over for Xtreme Gaming to make sure that they can keep Paparazzi not only alive, but supplement that with getting him a kill.
Look at that.
They're going after Somnus. Waning Rift. Paparazzi, he's level 6. He's got the Laguna Blade, and they'll get the kill on the Somnus.
You just don't want to see that Lina pick up a region after killing your teammate and then just constantly continue spamming you. And that's
They're going to look now top lane for Chalice. Body blocks from DY. They've got the Dispose and the right clicks from Lou and the Bear.
But bot lane it's very interesting. Like
they're going Ghost. They land the rebound, and with the Dispose, Ghost is going to try and run. Doesn't have a lot of extra movement speed. Nobody's really sitting low, and they get the Shield Crash. They'll get the kill. 3-man Fissure just not in time, but the TP comes in afterwards. It's a 3-man Dream Coil. It'll snap on PYW. They look over at Old 11. They've got the Silence with the Geomagnetic Grip on Kaka. The Laguna Blade comes in under the Earthshaker. They get the kill on Old 11. They'll look to get Kaka out, but the LSA lands, and Paparazzi has himself another. He's on a killing spree. Dream aren't going to go for anything more. They lost Old 11 down bottom.
Lina is caught. They still might go for it.
Paparazzi wasn't going, but staying too long. LSA never lands. Ghost comes back into the lane. They'll rebound to give him the movement speed, but the right clicks come through, and Paparazzi ends up going down. He stayed too long. Rupture onto Old 11, who just came back into the lane. They get the kill on the DY. They'll take out a second. It's a double kill for Ghost with the blood right, the damage, and another one. Kaka, he'll finish off this Pango, and PYW drops. But it is a complete hero pool. Rebounding off the Bear, and Kaka gonna be disposed, then rooted. He throws down an Echo Slam that really does nothing. Chain Frost is gonna bounce around, going back and forth from the Bear over to the Earth Spirit. They get the kill on a Kaka. They'll end up trading PYW. Lou's getting low. He's been ruptured. He needs to be careful. Or no, he hasn't been ruptured yet. My mistake. But now they'll go to the Dream Coil. That will catch Lou, and he's still somehow alive. Blood Right's down. The Rolling Thunder comes in. The Blood Right is what finally finishes off Lou. Now the Rupture's out. It's on to Old 11. They've got 3 dead on the side of Xtreme Gaming, and somehow RNG, it feels like they've kind of salvaged this fight a little bit.
I felt like, okay, he's dead. He's dead. Okay, is he alive? And then he dies in the end to the Blood Right now. PYW. Oh, they messed up their stuns.
Yeah. I think PYW and DY might even be next. Somnus is going for this with the double damage. Just needs one more right click. But throws the Illusory Orb out. LSA just on the edge hit the puck. And he jaunts over to the side. A rebound again, but DY put down by Somnus. He's really starting to get out of control. They need to be careful. Sinister Gaze on a Lou who just came back alive, and he'll fall too. RNG, they're really moving up, moving forward, and getting themselves into the lead, and they've got themselves a Fissure that lands on a 2. They got the Blood Right down. They get the kill on the Paparazzi. Old 11 on the run, but he's got nowhere to go, and they will lose everybody on the side of Xtreme Gaming. Yeah, something like that. It is 70 seconds. They're going to get Roche here, get the Aegis into the hands of Ghost. RNG making an easy movement there. No contest from Xtreme Gaming. They're over bottom trying to take a tier 2. They're going to start to TP from RNG. They're nearby PYW with the Geomagnetic Grip as well as Boulder Smash. They've got the BKB being popped by Ghost. They'll try to get the damage out onto the Bloodseeker, but he's able to run away. They get the kill next over a start. So the Lich is out of the equation. Does have buyback if they choose to use it. The rollout from PYW would get him to safety. They take the Aegis on Ghost. Somnus from behind them. Echo Slam dropped on a 2, but it's not enough damage. The Fissure, though, it locked down Paparazzi enough for Somnus to take out the Lina. They got the Dream Coil down on a 1. It's only on Old 11. He's going to snap it. Uh-oh, Waning Rift. Silence on a 3. They end up losing Chalice, but Old 11 falls in return. The offlaners are gone. DY is going to drop 2. 4 heroes down on the side of Xtreme Gaming as they'll look over at Lou, the last remaining hero on the side of Xtreme. They'll look for the high 5. They will get it. They'll continue to high 5 as it's Somnus, who's beyond godlike, and finishes off the team wipe. Dallas moving forward and kind of wants to go here. Taka. He's about to have Echo Slam back off cooldown. Lose silence for the moment. The Fissure comes in. They'll get the kill on the PYW. The Rolling Thunder comes out from Old 11. The Chain Frost is now over to the side, bouncing on Lou as well as the Bear, doing some damage. Oh, the Rolling Thunder! Somnus got hit as he blinked in. He's going to end up going down. 10 times spree now over into the hands of Paparazzi with a BKB being popped by Ghost. DY to get so much damage. The right clicks are quick from Ghost. Turns DY into a ghost. He can only watch from the grave as the rest of the team is trying to run after Kaka as well as Xnova to get a couple of more kills. They've got the root onto the Lich. They'll take him out.
I was thinking maybe they'll just stick around on the high ground and ward it up, but it's smoke's broken.
Smoke breaks and he's going to just jump in. They've got the roll. They have the root. Phase shift away. But on the backside of the fight, they've got the BKB already being popped by Paparazzi. They'll Cyclone the Bear up into the air. They'll look over at DY. DY's going to be stunned by the Brewing. They've got the Rolling Thunder that's landing on the Somnus. He needs to be careful. The right click's coming in from Ghost. They get the kill to Paparazzi with a Fissure from Gaga. There's the Chain Frost bouncing around, but it goes over to the Creep. So a little bit of luck coming out.
The Echo!
Gaming. The Echo Slam is massive coming through from Kaka. Can they follow it up with more? They'll take out all of them. They get the kill to PYW. Another Fissure from Kaka locks him down. DY's gone. And again, Lou, the last one alive. Will they look for the high 5 as they try to kill him? No, they'll be Savage Roared away. The rest of the team still trying to catch up. They'll at least look at the Bear. They've got the Waning Rift. The Fissure slams at his feet, and they will finish off the team wipe. And that gets Ghost out a little bit of extra lockdown. 11 again. Fissure on the edge, and he's silenced. There's the totem, and he's close, but they'll go to the Laguna Blade and get the kill on a Ghost. Took him out pretty quickly. They're going to look to follow this up potentially with the Rolling Thunder, but the Dream Coil comes out with a Waning Rift that stops Old 11 from going in, actually stops him from surviving.
He was priming.
Fissure will block them from timing this out. And this is in the lane. They'll go to the Rolling Thunder, going the opposite direction. They don't really see anybody. Xnova's going to be the one who ends up getting caught by the Rolling Thunder, but they have Ghosts nearby. They need to be careful. Qualifier on Xnova as well. Blood right down. Chain Frost bouncing. That goes over to the Bear. They've got the Sinister Gaze. They're going to try and focus their attention onto the Bear, but the Unleash comes up from DY. Now the Rupture. That's on a Paparazzi, so he has to stand still. It's going to be followed up by Kaka going into the Echo Slam, and Paparazzi never gets anything off. Just did for 75 seconds without buyback. Lou over to the side all alone. They've split them up and picked them off one by one, and they will get 4 kills as the only one to escape is Old 11. I don't want to step in too close because that'll happen.
PYW.
High ground, PYW, roll away. Dream Coil down on a 2 in the Bear. Old 11 will get caught again. He'll fall. BKB popped very early from Paparazzi afterwards, and I believe this is to try and leave. But as I say that, well, now Chain Frost bouncing over to the side, Yules up into the air, the overwhelming blink from Somnus, going over and trying to continue it on to DY. Chalice will be there instead. They've got the rebound. It doesn't land with the Old 11 Rolling Thunder coming in. The LSA as well as the right click damage coming through onto the Brewmaster. They get the kill with the Echo Slam again. Kaka, he's in with it one more time, and Ghost is going to take out Paparazzi as well as DY. They'll finish off Lou. These heroes buy back on the side of Xtreme Gaming, but it's not looking like it's going to matter at all. They'll get the totem and the Fissures in between them both. They'll take out Old 11 again. They'll kill off PYW, and GG is called by Xtreme Gaming.
But I can see your point. He's not really succeeding at that so far on top lane.
Kaka caught. PYW's here. This is another sense of the rotation that they use to try and get Paparazzi a kill. He gets first blood. He's going to eventually drop. Ooh.
No, he didn't get the deny.
I thought he had it.
PYW, Xnova. Yep.
Now they find Xnova. That's going to be one. And they got to potentially go after Ghost here to stop them from getting these stacks. The Requiem comes out, lands on a 3. The Scatterblast hits on a Ghost. 1 raise, 2 raises, Ghost! Oh, just surviving. And now Paparazzi, he's looking like he's just going to die here. They've got the dagger. They have the Sonic Wave. Can they get the deny? Do they even want to go to the deny? Blink and Scatterblast. Paparazzi falls. PYW's out. Kaka dead again with Primal Roar being used out onto the Snapfire as DY uses the cookie. Old 11's in. And Somnus drops. DY's dead. They've got the Malefice on a Chalice. It's a full fight in the river.
He can't. He
do
could
have Black Hole.
Yeah, he could if he wanted to, because their spirit is coming. But
yeah, but he could still use it if they kick him back into the Black Hole. Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Nicely done.
So Black Hole used, and eventually Chalice should just drop to Old 11.
1, 2, 3. I see 4. I guess they are. But
yeah,
you might die again here, sir. Centaur Stomp.
Ghost. I'm worried also about Paparazzi. He's in pretty far. Magic Missile on the PYW. He's taking a lot of damage from the Quill Spray coming out from Ghost, and Somnus back in. I mean, the fight that doesn't end. It's kind of like this is the song that never ends. Fire Snap Cookie, the raises on a Somnus. Magic Missile onto Paparazzi. They'll take out DY, looking like Paparazzi's going to be next because the Tombstone's on the high ground. They'll take out the Shadow Fiend. 3 heroes dead again on the side of Xtreme Gaming. And Old 11 with no Black Hole, no health, no life, and no pressure. Well, you know, maybe back up a little bit.
Kaka.
Nobody listens
Kaka
to the
with
rookie.
a swap. Tumbler's Cookie.
Bop.
Tumbler's Toy.
And Magic Missile, DY. He'll fall. And then they'll go into, well, roll with the Boulder Smash. Kaka taking some damage here. Only 2 raises hit. PYW loses his life for this. They've got Lou this time fighting. They told him to get involved, and he'll do exactly that. The Requiem comes out. X-Nova. He's going to drop. 2 for 2. Paparazzi looking likely to go down afterwards. And it's a triple kill for Somnus with that Sonic Wave. And Lou trying to fight back, but, well, Ghost is here too. So Lou this time after one of Primal Roar. They do have Swap, but a lot of the big abilities are missing for RNG if they want to try and make a move here on the side of Xtreme. Have to go right now. Won't find their opening.
Oh, the swap.
Instead, it's a swap on a Paparazzi. Kaka gets hit with a roll. They'll take the bench to start. Paparazzi with the raises, and they get the first life out of the hands of Ghost. So Lou right next to him, and they've got the Black Hole to line up. It's, well, and he just used as quickly as they got it, because they get the kill on a Ghost, but Ghost gets a kill on a DY in the process. You know, which Old 11, he might be doing it again, where he's just playing out too far.
But this time he's
not
baiting.
used to being up against the swap. He's trying to bait, but initially he was there before the rest of his team.
Somnus,
BKB gets popped. Somnus, Sonic Wave immediately. That'll push back some of these heroes with the Magic Missile coming out of the PYW. They've got the Black Hole. It's on a Ghost away from the rest of the team. They'll go to the old on the Undying. They land the Requiem. They'll take out the Bristleback, and they lose Kaka. PYW, the only one dead on the side of Xtreme to start this one off, is they'll chase X-Nova, but maybe need to turn around and go for Chalice. It's a double stun coming through. DY in trouble. He'll end up going down to Somnus. Now X-Nova back into the fray, kind of throwing his body towards the side of Xtreme Gaming so they go off these other players, and that's exactly what they'll do.
There is a Black Hole
leading. A little bit slow. They go to the ult on X-Nova, and there's the Wave of Terror with Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, the roll! Almost in time from PYW, but he'll drop. He'll buy back immediately. The BKB was popped pretty early by Somnus, but they're still going to catch a second one. Old 11 not able to survive the onslaught coming out from RNG, as Ghost getting ripped apart here by Lou, forced to pop the BKB. He'll be soul ripped by X-Nova. PYW, he just bought back. He's got to roll away. They've got the swap. It's on to Lou. Lou needs to try and survive. He'll go to the ulti. He'll use that BKB. They get the first life out of the hands of Ghost. The roll is hitting on Akaka on the side of this fight as they'll be right on top of Ghost.
Oh, the Orchid!
For a second, that might be enough. The Orchid was used to stop it, but they get the kill on a Ghost anyway. Bristleback ends up falling. Somnus doing a lot of damage. Paparazzi gets the kill on X-Nova. Chalice takes out DY. Lou killing off this Beastmaster in the blink away from Somnus, trying to TP out.
Roll!
A roll! Oh, just a little bit late.
Was on point.
Throw that out there and try to make something happen. Mortimer's Kisses pretty early. Roll comes out, doesn't land. Orchid onto Lou. Got the Wave of Terror as well. Now these Kisses are starting to slam down onto these heroes. They get the Chalice to start. They were thinking about going to the Sonic Wave with the BKB being popped by Lou, though. Oh, now they might need to re-engage as Ghost. He's thinking about going back in. The Magic Missile's going to bounce thanks to the shard on the Vengeful Spirit. Ghost over to the side, still using that Ags to get that AoE Viscous Nasal Goo onto a bunch of these heroes on the side of Xtreme Gaming. So if they come back into the jungle, they're going to get one step ahead of RNG. Roll in, and now the Orchid. Uh-oh, PYW. That might be a little bit too far. Viscous Nasal Goo and the Orchid Burn will get the kill. Somnus gets credit for that one, and he is godlike. Somnus with the BKB. He'll throw the Sonic Wave. That's going to push back Old 11, but the damage coming out from Lou will take away the spree that's on Somnus, too. So he's now godlike. Lou, he's 12-1-2. The look.
Oh, the bash. Insta.
First hit bash. Will be set up for by PYW to hold, and an easy kill on X Nova as he tried to come over.
He can't just BKB. There's Roar, right?
Huh?
Lou
in far, going after Chalice. The Magnetize is going to be dropped down. They'll look over at PYW. They get on top of his roll, so he's going to be killed off very quickly. They were dropping in the Mortimer's Kisses, and Magnetize runs out. They went in well too far. She is right here.
That's so quick.
And they just miss out. That ward spotted vision of at least Chalice. Roll in, kick back, Nullifier on him. Right click damage coming in from Lou. He's stunned up for a second. They get the kill on a Chalice. They end up trading PYW. They're over to the side. The Tombstone is down. They need to kind of deal with this. Paparazzi, he's broken the Bristle back, and now they're going to try and get this kill out on a Ghost. But with the BKB being popped by Somnus, he's going to push away these heroes on the side of Xtreme Gaming. Sonic Wave only hit on a one. Ghost still going forward. They hit the Magic Fist on both Lou as well as Paparazzi. Paparazzi with the Satanic, and they'll get the kill on a Ghost. But on the back lines, Somnus took out Old 11, who does have buyback. They go to the Requiem, and then they'll try to TP out. Paparazzi dusted up, but not in time to stop the TP away. You know that, like, Roche is considered being up in just a moment, even though it's a minute and a half away. There's the roll as well as the BKB coming out from PYW. DY with the little shredder gets the kill, but they end up trading their supports. BKB's been popped by Ghost. They'll buy back on the Earth Spirit. They'll look over at Ghost, whose BKB is no longer active. Start to run, and now the roll is PYW comes back into the fight. The right click damage. They've got the swap coming out from Kaka to save this Bristleback. Sonic Wave. Somnus trying to do all he can, and he's going to be forced to blink away. They'll eat the cheese on Ghost. He will eat the cheese, and they'll go and try and chase these RNG heroes. Roll from PYW, the Nullifier on Akaka. He'll end up losing his life, and the Magic Missile comes out onto 2 with the Primal Roar being popped onto PYW. He's still alive for the moment. They go to the Requiem with the roll splitting the seams. That means PYW is just going to die here to Ghost. Over to the side, though, is Somnus. They've got the Orchid. They have the Silence onto this Ursa. Fire Snap Cookie away with the BKB pop by Paparazzi. The right click damage isn't going to be enough. Axe is thrown forward, and they'll start to retreat on the side of Xtreme Gaming with no Old 11 and no PYW. There's no way.
Yep. Another one. Bites the dust. Cheese, Refresher, and Agonist.
Everything.
Who gets what? It's your black hole will not be. Well, he knows it's not easy
PYW being
to use.
a ward. Oh, they're going to look through. They've got Ghost in their sights, and the Aegis is gone. They've done this a couple times to Ghost, where they're able to take the first life out of his hands immediately. They'll look to time the Requiem, and no, they've got the Hex. It's out onto Paparazzi. The Sonic Wave is actually going to hit them both. They have the Silence as well from the Orchid, as well as the Primal Roar coming out. That's through into PYW. They get the kill on X Nova. They'll end up trading one apiece, but this time PYW doesn't have buyback, and X Nova does. Lou in on this. The Lengthens is going to be popped, as well as the Hex going to be placed onto the Earth, so they've got the right click damage coming in with the Mortimer's Kisses landing onto these heroes, and there's the Black Hole for only a split second. They have the stun. It lands on Old 11. The damage is coming out, and these heroes are getting really low on the side of Xtreme Gaming. They get the kill on a Lou, and they'll take him out. He's got buyback. They'll buyback on DY as well, as he fell afterwards, and so will Paparazzi. He's got buyback.
Old 11 was careful, as careful that you can be. He was miles away from that fight. He just didn't want to get clipped by a Hawk Vision. He stood in his little ninja gear, smoked up.
See if they can find anything. If they can delay this game to 60 minutes, that's when the chaos starts, and then everything just by itself. With the BKB pop by PYW, they've got the swap that'll save this Beastmaster. He was silenced and on the run. The right-click damage on the Kaka, so they get the first life out of the hands of Bench. But again, it's always trading PYW. At least that seems to be the case. Ghost is away from his team. They'll use the Abyssal Blade. They've got the lockdown, but the Satanic's going to be popped, and Ghost will be back up to full health. Now Lou trying to run away. BKB is going to run out on Ghost, and these axes are flying forward from Chalice. They've got the Soul Rip on Akaka. That'll heal him up a little bit, but the right-click damage coming in from Lou as well as Paparazzi takes out Chalice. And now two heroes there with buyback on the side of RNG.
He'll blow anyone up. Yeah, he'll blow anyone up.
I'm at a crazy price, and he can hit. And they're going to hit Kaka. They've got the Primal Roar coming out of the PYW again, the roll, and it just seems like it's always just signaled to be straight towards his death. And they're going to be down numbers. Like, PYW has no gold to buy back. Push up in a minute 10, and at that time, they will have the Earth Spirit being back up, but Lu's going to go in. They've got the swap once again. That's going to be out on Asanda, so that's going to pull him back away from this Ursa. They land the stun into Paparazzi with the BKB pop by the SF. They'll start to retreat. No longer has that BKB. Old 11, blink, oh, black hole. It's on the 2, but the Primal Roar comes up from Chalice. It might give him enough time to get the kill here on a Ghost, but he gets the Satanic off, and Old 11's going to drop. It was a desperate move coming out from Xtreme Gaming to try and force something, but so far, so good for RNG. Paparazzi surrounded and killed off, gone for 2 minutes, and they only have 2 alive left for Xtreme, and it might just be 1 if TY doesn't make it out.
They're gonna go and try and end this. There's no SF.
Still 80 seconds with no SF. Blue goes in, Primal Roar used. He's got the Lotus Orb on him. That's going to send the Magic Missiles back and across the way of RNG. Damage on Alu isn't enough just yet. But PYW with the BKB, he's no longer got hit. He's trying to retreat back into the base. They've got the swap on Alu. Lu's in some trouble, but the Lincolns gets popped with the BKB being there for him. But, ooh, Enrage as well as the BKB. Now they'll focus their attentions on the tier 4 towers. The throne's going to be exposed. It's looking like RNG's going to take game 2 with these. Somnus focuses the throne, but now they're going to go the other way, and Ghost will take it into going to RNG.
Lich, rebound does miss.
Exposed, though, over to the side away from the tower. Lu, not a lot of health to work with. UI now trying to hide in the trees. Nobody TPing over just yet.
He's
They've
gone.
got the pulse. They'll get the kill. They'll take out DY, and Chalice will secure first blood. But just afterwards, in the slower lane, Old 11 gets a kill on the Ghost.
That is not really a kill that I expected to happen,
Chalice
but they
getting
get
a
the
double.
double.
They take out Lu. Battle Fury, but if he goes the treads and then the Battle Fury, he's going to slow it down a little bit. Won't just be those boosts. Ooh, Chalice. He's in trouble. Both supports up top, and they just don't have the damage to get this Necro. They focus on the Kaka and still now rebound, and Lu is in too far. He's been disposed of. Oh, just jumping over. Whoa, that was close, but here's Somnus. Not going to matter. Lu will be followed up with and killed off as they bring Somnus into the mix, and they might even get PYW. Roll, good job getting in front of the roll and making sure that they can lock down this Earth Spirit, and Somnus gets a double kill. He's going to come back to mid feeling way stronger.
That's all you can do. He's got a TP in 7 seconds, so perhaps he can... The problem is, like, where do you go? Pugna is TPing top.
Paparazzi wants to do something, and he's into the trees. Ooh, that ulti onto the Necro. He'll get the kill there, but the rebound hits on a Paparazzi. Somnus, he's got that ulti to work with. TP out from Kaka, but not going to be in time, so a double kill for Paparazzi. Hooked up, though. Paparazzi going back towards this Necro, and they might just get this. Kaka, he's got a way to jump out, but with Sinister Gaze, it'll lock him down enough for the life drain to finish him off. He is going to have that Aether Lens, I believe, getting delivered already for Paparazzi. So that's that extra bit. Oh, Reaper Sight. UI gone. Chalice now running. Paparazzi's here. Life drain again. And has another blast. Chalice, though, he won't be able to survive much longer with the Boulder Smash. And another shot from Paparazzi to do the deed.
There isn't really a lot that Necro can do against Pugna. Old 11 bottom lane.
Yeah,
he might black hole
in a couple. Here. Yeah, he's got the black hole. It's on to 3. Somnus comes over, has the Sonic Wave to push him back. BYW also gets pushed away. They get the kill on Old 11. Hey, look over. Oh, they've got the Sinister Gaze. They got him. Ghost ends up dead. Somnus now has the ability to blink away, thanks to Sinister Gaze being on cooldown, but they still have the roll to try and catch up and get a second one on X Nova. And it's the Boulder Smash kill for PYW as Paparazzi constantly being a nuisance with the Decrepify.
Yeah, they're going for Lu.
For Lu, but there is an Earth Spirit nearby, maybe to react on this. Rebound, and the Reaper Scythe You may want to react, but there's no time to do so. However, Magnetize and Chalice with a TP attempt. Ooh, they stopped the TP on Kaka, I believe, and Chalice going to try and run. Old 11 is here. He doesn't have a black hole, not going to matter, as Paparazzi gets the kill of the Necrophos.
How behind is he? He's, what, 400 gold behind the enemy carries.
Chalice?
In a decent spot.
All will be off the mark. Actually gets in between them both, and an immediate Reaper Scythe. PYW is going to die very quickly. And has the early Orchid this time around. Force Staff being built for the Necrophos after the Spirit Vessel. BKB from Marcy first, which we've seen a lot. And that lets you unleash and just jump in. Magnetize Kaka. He's going to unleash. They'll go to the Reaper Scythe. That'll hit PYW, not get the kill. They'll roll away. So he'll find himself an escape. Paparazzi, though, he's in too far. He'll not survive the onslaught that comes out from RNG. Sinister Gaze isn't going to matter. DY is the next to drop. Somnus on a mega kill streak, and somehow, I mean, Paparazzi was in the middle of all those heroes, and it looks like Old 11's going to die too. Extreme, they finally find themselves a bit of a lead in this game, and if Lou gets his pretty quickly, they should kind of line up together.
I'm just worried about the Pugna being susceptible to, these jumps.
He's almost got a BKB too. BKB Black Hole coming through on a 2, but there's the Chaotic Offering going to be used. They get the kill on the DY. Chain Frost bouncing around. Magnetizes in with the Boulder Smash on the Ghost. And he'll look over at PYW and take a second, but Reaper Scythe to stop the TP of the Pugna. It's not to get that kill, but it is to make sure that they can secure it afterwards. As Paparazzi, Spirit Vessel on him, trying to use that ult to survive. Maybe somebody would come over, but it's just buying time for the inevitable, which is his death.
Yep. They started the fight and they abandoned him. So. Is there a BKB on Blue? Yeah, there is. They want to take this fight.
If they can get in on this one. Lou's going to pop the BKB, now focuses his attention on the Kaka. He's used a couple seconds of this BKB, not sure who he wants to go for, goes back over to Kaka, and the whole BKB, he's really only going to throw like 1 or 2 right clicks. So he was super indecisive, and that's going to cause DY and Old 11 to die, and then giving up the Aegis for a net negative. Like, Lou, he had no idea where he wanted to go after popping that BKB.
Scouted him. They just didn't touch the courier.
Smoke broken.
Man, if they just didn't
touch the courier. I don't know where he is. Ice Fire, roll, out. Ow. Looked like that was going to be a
Paparazzi BKB
popped by Paparazzi as the rebound was going to come in and stun him from behind. Though as PYW
Old 11 Black Hole
Magnetize. They're in. They've got the Black Hole down. It's going to be through out onto Somnus, but not going to be enough damage to get the kill on the Queen of Pain. They'll drop the Chaotic Offering. They get the kill on the PYW. They lose X-Nova. The Reaper Scythe on a Lou, and the follow-up damage to get the kill here out onto the Phantom Assassin. The Chain Frost bouncing around over to the Ice Spire. The Sonic Wave hits on a Paparazzi who just TPs out in time, but they lose Old 11. Even with the proper positioning, Extreme Gaming can't win the fight.
Yep, I still feel like even though that fight was as bad
Stifling
as it
dagger.
Started. Yeah, he jumps
in. Fire. Oh!
A crit, finally.
Got one. Give the bottle over to the Phantom Assassin and get it into the bottle and use this, potentially. Get more Phantom Knives out there. Stifling daggers. The jumps. Ooh, quick Orchid on the PYW, so he's unable to get the roll in. They've got another ward out. PYW is going to roll back and away. They use the Sinister Gaze. Kaka comes in, unleashes, and will try to survive with the Chain Frost bouncing around. They get the kill on a DY. Somnus is in really deep with the BKB. PYW getting low, but he's going to go over and roll into the pit. They'll buy back on Kaka. They'll buy back on PYW. They got the kill onto the Lich. They'll buy back as well. The Reaper Scythe on an Old 11, and he never gets a Black Hole off. He's got buyback too. There's a gem down on the ground, passed over to the Marcy. The life drain for Paparazzi. They just don't have the damage to get the kill on the Chalice just yet. They're going to buy back on Old 11. Now they'll look over. They'll take out this Necro. No! Chaotic Offering comes in, and they're unable to get the damage out. PYW just died. He'll fall again. 70 seconds without his Earth Spirit. They'll jump in with the rebound, but the Sinister Gaze comes out from DY. You got to remember, he bought back earlier as well. The Ice Spire is down, but it's not doing enough. Life drain on Alu, who's getting pushed away. Old 11, he still has that Black Hole. There's going to be a moment eventually where he can throw it, but is it going to be the right moment? Ball pack on these heroes in Extreme Gaming. They don't have anything that's going to go their way. And smoke from RNG. Well, the high ground in the jungle, though, is the dire side. Lulu's actually out in front. Oh, boy. Jumps to the creep wave. They're going to look to rebound. Goes the wrong direction. Stifling daggers come out across the board. They'll roll over. They'll find themselves the Marcy, but Marcy's going to be able to survive with the Lotus Orb. The Chain Frost is going to bounce around. I believe the Chain Frost might have even been reflected. It was. Kaka got the kill on a DY with that Reaper Scythe, ripping apart Lu in half. He's dead for 100 seconds. Paparazzi with the TP, but the right click from Somnus. 4 heroes dead, no buyback.
Game?
It might be. They've got Chaotic Offering. You never needed to use it.
Yeah. They look. Yeah, they're going for Throne. That's it.
You're gonna go Throne. They'll buy back on the Lich to try and push them away. Maybe think that they've got the buyback. Now they've got it on Paparazzi, but they just don't have it on Lu.
Look at old 11. Yeah,
he's mid. He's cutting the creep wave. So I saw the glyph and I was like, I don't know if they've got this.
They don't have creeps anymore. They might not even... Okay, so they actually end up...
Roche in 50 seconds. We'll see if Xtreme Gaming can get their first Roche for the game.
Decent vision from them.
Yeah, they're going to go in with the BKB being used. They'll go after Ghost. Can they get any of these crits? Nothing too crazy just yet. The damage is going to be enough on Ghost. They're going to rebound and look away. Now Xtreme really need to get the hell out of there. Chain Frost bouncing around, but it's not doing enough damage. DY gets the Sinister Gaze off out of the Necrophos, but they've got the damage coming out from Ghost to get the kill on a DY. They'll take him out for 70 seconds. No buyback. This is looking rough. Old 11, Spirit Vessel on him, and again, no Chaotic Offering has ever come down. It's only used for the Black Hole.
But will they go? Old 11. He's smoked up. X-Nova is in a really good position, though.
Ninja Gear. Stifling Dagger again. He's got the upheaval inside. Roll, roll, roll! No! He can't get it again. PYW tried, but the Reaper Scythe comes down, and it will kill off the Earth Spirit. Did he pick up anything in that? I
don't think so.
He did, and they're gonna find old 11, but he gets into the trees, goes for the TP, and he's out. It was gonna be this ridiculous.
Yeah.
Only died twice. That was the stat I was looking at. They're gonna go double damage on Ghost. They need to run Paparazzi even with the BKB. I don't think he's safe. They're gonna go through with this. They've got the Sonic Wave. They should have a refresher to throw another one.
The black hole.
As well as the Black Hole. They might be able to get this. They finally get a kill on a Kaka, but they'll take out Paparazzi. There's nothing more coming their way. Chalice just working the damage out. Lu's gonna drop here. He's got buyback. So does old 11, but it's not looking like it's worth anything. All they got is Kaka.
He pops the Chaotic Offering. He did it on purpose, just to bait the Enigma Black Hole. The Black Hole gets used, and then he refreshes. He cancels it immediately with another Golem. Old 11 had no clue what was waiting for him. They just end this game pretty much in style.
And they try to defend. Again, it's just Ghost focusing the throne while they focus Lu. Lu's been hexed up, silenced, and on the run from Somnus. Somnus is going to stick with him. The roll comes out. It's going to stop Somnus for a second. They get the kill on old 11. They'll call GG and RNG. Maybe not the favorites coming into this, not the favorites to go to TI earlier in the year.